Update settings for
Dude,
YouTube.
dude. All right,
Let's
here's.
go!
Alrighty, hey you guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here, and since this is going on 2 channels, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself to a deeper extent. I am a storytime animator who is going to work on storytime animating again eventually. I am also a game show slash talk show host. So this is what I'm doing today. And yeah, this is for and then for Joydy's base, my pronouns are anything but she. So like they, it, he, whatever the fuck. But yeah. Um and then yeah.
Uh,
And then
my
I'm gonna start off the show by asking, what is your name? Wait, also, hold on. Let me go ahead and say my the announcements for the show first. So I'm so like I'm gonna be doing like this hobby interview show by starting by asking Joydy the preset questions for the show, and then afterwards I'm gonna look in both chats to see what questions you guys have
mine.
for Joydy, okay?
Yeah, no, my chat's gonna be completely empty, I think.
Hopefully not. But this this show is a regular thing for my channel, so people know what's going
Yeah.
on my end at least.
I haven't touched my channel in weeks, I think. I
Bro,
need to get back. Like, I've been doing too much schoolwork.
fair.
Schoolwork's hard. Okay?
Um, but yeah, I'm gonna get back
I
to actually animating soon. But yeah. Anyways, let's actually continue on with this show. So I don't completely alienate your base with me like oh my god. But yeah, anyways, so I'm gonna so if I'm gonna check both chats to see if there's questions. You guys can ask them at any point in the show. I'm just gonna wait until the preset ones are done before I go ahead and ask any specific questions, because that's how I usually go with the show. But to go ahead and ask you a question, go ahead and go be like, make sure you put either a donut emoji or at rebellious pastry so that I know that you're talking to us, not like each other, because that'd be awkward if you guys were asking each other questions and then I read in the middle of a conversation. And then
well,
yeah. Um or at Joydy if you're on Joydy's side, I guess. I guess.
yeah. I opened the thing and now I. Oh wait, shit. People are gonna be able to see what I just really hope to see.
But yeah, while
Okay,
you're
yeah,
just
no.
fumbling around with the settings here, think you can go ahead and start off by answering the first question.
Uh, okay.
What is your name?
My name's Joy T. If you want my real name, I could say that, but
Don't dox yourself.
I mean, my name's so specific that telling my name might as well be doxing myself.
Yeah, you would just no doxing yourself, okay? When I say what is your name, I mean like for YouTube only.
It's Joy T. Could have just named it Joy T, but no, I was dumb and had to add gaming like an idiot. But yeah, it's Joy T Gaming.
Yeah,
I was 12.
Alright. Alrighty. Why do you
Uh,
keep the gaming on there though? But wait, I'm gonna actually move on with the actual show. What are your pronouns, Joydy?
he, him. Eh. He,
Um
him, they, them. I just basically just he, him, they, them. I really just don't care sometimes. Just I don't think I've ever been called a she, but eh.
today was the day that you were finally called a she.
I've been called an alto male before. I've been heard that my voice is weirdly high.
Oh man. Anyways,
I
what
I'm
is
gonna go get the puzzles.
alrighty, up, let's see here. Um,
I'm here.
Alrighty. So, what is your social media? Which means you go ahead and DM me what you have,
Um,
and
I
um,
don't really have. I think YouTube is really my only social media that I've been making stuff on.
YouTube, and do you have a Twitch? Wait.
I don't really post there at all. I just watch stuff there. Never posted.
So you basically make nothing and have no social media presence.
No,
All right, I'm gonna
I
post your
don't.
YouTube link in the chat so you
Yeah,
know. Unless you don't want me
might as well
to.
just. Yeah, no, it's okay. More publicity.
Yep. That's why that's why I do it. Um
Plus, I
what?
love how like the thumbnail is really funny. Like how you're carrying my OC even though I'm like a foot taller.
But here's that's
I
how I
am I
usually
am weirdly tall. I
that's
am weirdly
that's
tall.
how I draw object OCs. Hello, Muse Animator. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to the questions. That's how I go ahead and like draw objects. So you know.
I am too tall.
I tend to draw objects like their object size, not like the creator's size. But yeah, what is your hobby that I'm interviewing you for today?
Um, well, it's puzzles. Eh.
Puzzles, and we're
Yes,
gonna
I have 5 Rubik's cubes. I have another one, but we don't talk about the impossible Rubik's cube. We
wait.
don't talk about it.
All right. Anyways,
Don't
how
want to
long
talk
have
about
you
it.
been? How long have you been doing these puzzles?
I think for around 2 to 3 years I've been doing Rubik's cubes, but puzzles way longer. I've been doing puzzles way longer. I think I've loved puzzles since childhood. Just like anything that I think I just love engineering, fixing problems that don't exist.
What do you mean, as in don't exist?
Like making problems and fixing them. The Rubik's cubes, they were never a these things were never a
So
problem.
you're a
We made them and we fixed them.
So you're a troublemaker.
No,
That's what you said. You said you like to make problems.
I don't like to make problems. I like to fix problems that don't exist. That's what engineering is. That's what architecture is. Engineering is no, that's what engineer. Okay, I keep forgetting my jokes. I made like 3 jokes for this, and I forgot like 2 of them.
Just so you know, your end is bugged according to like one of Hexy's friends.
How bugged?
Oh, man. Let me go ahead and send you the picture. Man. I think it's because you did like a screen share on like your stream.
What do you mean that my stream has 14,000 likes? How have I gotten No, what? I have 1 like on the stream
But
and 1
anyways,
concurrent viewer.
I got distracted. Gotta love having ADD sometimes. Anyways, so
God, having
how long have you
ADHD.
been doing how long have you been doing puzzles?
as I said, since I can remember. I mean, I have an entire. Let me just get this. Oh, great! I broke it.
What did you?
Um,
Oh, man. What did
I
you
didn't break
do?
anything big.
Okay.
Yeah, a batch of 8 puzzles. Yeah, yes, this.
I was about to go ahead and like accidentally click on your copy when I'm trying to figure out
Yeah, no, I
mine.
have a batch of
But yeah,
8 puzzles. Should I like, you know what? I'm gonna do something real quick.
alright.
Yeah, I just like here. If I put my camera on, it's like you're just watching the camera the same on both areas.
But yeah, just so you know, I
Ow!
don't have my camera on because I am considered a faceless creator.
And I am considered as a. I tried to be a faceless creator. I don't care anymore. I've doxed myself. People know where I live now. I don't care. Oh wait, yeah, I have even more puzzles. Jeez, I forgot how many puzzles I have. And
Alright.
5 more puzzles. I lost 3 of them. I don't know where they are. They are in the abyss of darkness.
Oh man. So how did you find puzzles? Like how did you find the idea of I'm gonna go do puzzles now?
I think the first time I ever saw a Rubik's Cube was when my little sister got like a keychain version of one, of a 3x3. I tried to solve it, couldn't, and then I just went online and I found out how to do it.
So you basically cheated to go ahead and solve your first ever Rubik's Cube. Wow.
Isn't that the essence of everything? You cheat to then learn. Okay, I need to say it better. I need to say it better. Okay.
Okay.
What I mean is, okay, I do this dumb thing where I pirate games, but then as soon as like if the game is good enough, I download it. Like I not download it, I buy it. Like if a game is good enough.
Here's a disclaimer:
Including Celeste.
we are not encouraging piracy on this channel.
We are not encouraging it. I haven't pirated anything in like the past month or so. I've bought every game that I've done. Do not pirate. I've gotten 2 viruses already.
Put that disclaimer on just because, like, you know. But yeah,
I've already lost a lot of stuff due to piracy.
Oh man. But we're not talking about piracy today. We're talking about how you do puzzles.
Can you see my screen? Can you see my camera? Because it's just like a loading screen on my end.
I'm gonna go ahead and click on your copy of this stream.
Yeah, no, my copy, it looks like it's...
But yeah, I should have both copies up, but I have 2 versions of my copy up. Story of my life. I'm gonna go into subscriptions. My subscriptions. And click into it. I see
you like to know the names of each of these?
But yeah. Pastry is quiet though. Am I quiet on your copy or on both copies?
Not really, due to the fact that I have maxed the volume on my computer, so it's pretty okay on my end.
But yeah, I'm just alright. But yeah, anyways,
is there like any noise coming from the background?
No, actually no.
Okay, good. Good. I made it like that.
Good.
Yay!
So let's see here. Why are you interested in doing puzzles?
They just soothe my mind. They just soothe my ADHD mind, really.
That's fair. That's completely fair. And then I put in like why do you do it next to why are you interested, just because like they could be considered separate questions but not really.
I mean, now I just have a tower of all my Rubik's cubes, and I think it's funny.
Oh man.
That's not even all of it, since there's 3 more under like the one that it's showing. There's 3 more.
Oh
Okay,
my
let me pick
goodness
it up before.
gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's see here. How much do puzzles cost? And since you're like doing like multiple different types of puzzles, I would like you to say like what is the average cost of a Rubik's cube? What is an average cost of what other puzzles you do? There's
Alrighty, let's get into the pricings.
yes.
Let's get into how much money I've lost to these things.
Oh man. On average, how
Well,
much does a Rubik's cube cost? Or no,
this Rubik's
or
cube
how
here.
much did you? Let's see here. Pastry.
This
sounds
Rubik's
faint.
cube.
Do I sound faint on my copy of the stream? Hold on.
I've muted your copy of the stream since I'm listening to them from the same device.
Fair.
So.
I'm gonna pull up my copy to see if I'm faint on my end too.
Oh, yeah, no, I think on your end, yeah, it's fainter than mine. My voice is a lot louder, I think.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna see if I can find any way to make my voice a bit quieter.
I would say go ahead and lower yours down.
I don't. Oh yeah, wait.
Let me go
Is
ahead
it
and
just
check
that I
on
go
my
stream
copy.
don't
How
want
long
to talk, I think. Discord and see if I can lower it.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna see if I can find any way to make my voice a bit quieter. You can just like me.
I think ours is more even on my copy. But you know. Anyways. I'm gonna mute my version of the stream so that I don't like overstimulate myself. But yeah. We live and we learn. Shoot. Let's see here. Did you fix the issue? Alrighty. So, how much does a Rubik's Cube cost on average? Or, like, how much did you pay for your Rubik's Cube? Hello? Hey, Joydy. Joydy, hello? Did I lose you? Hello?
Hello.
Now you sound lower. Wait, can't you go ahead and... Hold on, can you please...
No, I moved my microphone further.
Alright, so can you please go ahead and put your, can you please actually move it back closer because you now sound quieter on my end? So, can you go ahead and go to the mixer settings of, yours, of your, like, Streamlabs and put the, output capture volume, like, lower?
Yeah, I put it. Is this good?
Yes, that's good. But yeah. On your end, I would say put your output capture, lower. Wait, no, audio output is mine. But, wait, hold on. Why don't you lower your mic on your Streamlabs? Sorry, my brain.
Okay. It's at 0.4. Is this good?
Just...
Or is it faint?
Just ask your bass. Anyway,
is this good?
I'm on max, and now your voice just sounds very quiet. We need to adjust things again. But oh well.
Hey, 0.5. It's the half and half point of the 2 areas that I put. 0.6, too loud. 0.5, 0.4, too quiet. If this is not perfect, I'm just gonna be kind of upset.
It's a little quiet, but more hearable. I would say go ahead and put let's see here. Um, what is what is mine? Like, when I'm talking, which bar moves?
Could you talk again?
Um, which bar is moving? One, two, three. Which bar is moving? One, two, three. Which
None of them are moving when you're talking.
hum? Huh? That's odd.
Oh, my desktop audio was low. Jeez. There, 0.5 on both sides. I think this is better.
There we go. All right. Please be
It was all my fault. It was
please
all my
be
fault.
please be patient with Joydy. He hasn't been using Streamlabs for years like I have.
I put it lower because I was filming a video with to show my friends, and the volume, the desktop volume was too loud. But now I don't have anything in
Oh
the background.
no. But yeah,
Yeah, so I do know how to use it. I
welcome
just forgot.
welcome to how to
ADHD.
YouTube.
Get
Yeah,
you.
it's okay. Gotta
This
love
is my
how all of
second
our gotta
my
love how
second
all of our
stream.
thoughts are like the same volume. My God. Anyways, um,
Yay! It was just me being stupid. Not
um,
stupid, just being not used to this. Anyways, let's get back to Rubik's cubes. This Rubik's cube cost me around $1.50 at a 99-cent store, and it's I would not I would recommend this to a person who does not like puzzles a lot, like who is
so
not as puzzle crazy as me, because it is super jank when it comes to speed queuing. Like it gets stuck a lot. It's not that good.
so do you
I beat
so did you
Minos
get like a
Prime.
higher quality Rubik's cube from somewhere else?
Yes, I got it from online, but I somehow lost the centers on two areas, and I am very sad about that. Meaning that I have to every time I scramble it, I have to do like articulated math to see where I'm supposed to use the
But how much did that one cost?
um. This actually came in a set with the all four of these, and I think it cost $20 for four Rubik's cubes. And they're all really high quality. No, five Rubik's cubes. $20 for five Rubik's cubes. Oh wait, let me get my fifth real quick.
Wow. But yeah, so $20 for five Rubik's cubes. Who would ever need five Rubik's cubes? Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm back.
Who would
Also,
ever need
I
five of those
Prime.
things at once?
I have six. Also, this is the easiest one. I can't solve this. This is considered the easiest Rubik's Cube. Easier than this. Yet I can't solve this because I just don't want to. This is just trash. I don't need it. It was 4 for 16. There we go. It was 4 for 16.
Alright.
It was 4 for 16. There.
And then, so what other puzzles do you do other than the Rubik's Cube?
As I said, I have this thing where you have to pull it through. Like, you have to magically, just use magic to pull the two things apart.
What? So for my viewers, what is the puzzle called?
It came in a puzzle set called Professor Puzzle's Great Minds, set of 8 puzzles.
How much did the set cost?
I do not know. My dad got it for me on a random Thursday afternoon.
That's fair. So
I don't even remember. I think it was like half a year ago, like 6 months ago, in like spring.
I'd say just for like the sake of like ease, I'm gonna say like in general, puzzles tend to not be more than 10 for one of them. Wait, have you do you do like jigsaw puzzles too or no?
I used to really like jigsaw puzzles,
I think on
and then
average those like
re-
depending on how detailed the picture is, I think on average it it costs like about $10 per. But yeah, no one puzzle is going to be more than, unless it's like a very detailed picture. I don't think any puzzle of any sort is going to cost more than $15.
Basically, yeah. Also, who is TVD and why are they asking me to say I beat Prime? You want me to do it in like an Optimus Prime voice? I beat Prime. I don't think that's an Optimus Prime voice.
But yeah,
That's the lowest I can go.
my brain thinks Prime is more of the like Logan and Paul bullshit, but you know.
God damn it! How do I put these together? I've been trying to do it for like the past minute, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go move on to the next question and be like,
I
I
love
know,
the messages.
I know what the answer would be to this, but I want your opinion. Is it a one-cost hobby or is it something that you keep on paying for? So one cost would be like something like you buy the equipment once and never have to buy it again. And then something you keep on paying for is if you have like a subscription, or if, like, let's say you have to constantly buy new things like crocheting, you have to constantly buy yarn, just whatever, whatnot. So what would you say? Would you say puzzles are a one cost hobby, or something you keep on paying for?
It it's based off of three factors. I think there's three things. There's three different types of people with puzzles. There's people who normal with puzzles, and I think that's just like a one-time thing. You buy one puzzle, play with it, really like it, and it's just like that one-time puzzle. Then there's the two different ADHD people. There's the ADHD people who always keep on, but they're just like, oh, I already did this puzzle like a lot of times. I'm bored. I'm gonna get a new one. But then there's like they just keep on doing that. And then there's a second one, which I am, where it's like you get like 15 puzzles, and by the time you finish all of them, you've forgotten how to do the first four or so. So you learn how to do those four, and it's just a loop. And it's like I think by 15, it's just like a one time. Like you get like 15 pieces of some like of puzzles, and you just like fun with it. So based off of like what kind of puzzle person you are.
It depends on like how dedicated you are to like a puzzle. That makes
Yes, and
sense.
I am not some of the most dedicated people, but yeah, no, I'm just gonna give up on this. I actually hate it. I'm just giving up on that.
That's fair.
I
Um,
forgot how to do it. I was like for the past 5 minutes, they've just been watching me fail.
um, you
It's good
both. Yeah.
enough.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
no, they took out the two messages of Prime.
So yeah. With the how to
Uh,
let's see here.
I have a
Oh
4 by
yeah.
4 and a Mega Minx.
Do you make money off of doing puzzles?
No,
That
I
sounds.
did
It
not.
sounds like an entire that specific question sounds so fucking dumb for this episode, but I ask it because, like, who knows? You could be making money off of doing puzzles for all I fucking know. But
I
you know,
mean, puzzles aren't my like first hobby, but they're a hobby that I can always go back to. Like I'll never just not like puzzles.
that's
It's
fair.
a hobby that, like I will always go back to because it's
Um
my roots. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could solve this Mega Minx. Not a Meg. Did I just call it a Mega Minx? Okay, I am actively going crazy. I think I can
Well, I
solve this.
feel like, all right. I would normally say you're totally not, but I feel like when it comes to like my show, everyone goes a little nuts on it. So you know, that's kind of what makes the show fun. So don't feel bad if you're going nuts on the show.
I mean, I have like 17 other hobbies that I want to talk about, and I'm just having to control my brain saying, hey, you should stay on puzzles for
You
now.
want to know? You want to know what that just means, Joydy? That means you can be on this show like 17 more times.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna have to resist it so I can just keep doing this.
But yeah, anyways.
Because there's too many things. Just too many.
But yeah, if it helps you to go ahead and list everything else, um, would it help just listing everything else? Or would that just make it worse?
Not make it worse. It would just rile up the people watching to keep wanting to see me.
Yeah. And then they're probably gonna be like, Pastry, screw your other guests. We want Joydy back on. And I'm be like, be nice to my other guests.
Okay, let's see.
Um,
Music, gaming, puzzle game. I mean, do puzzle games count as gaming?
um,
Do puzzle games count as puzzles?
I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and count it towards puzzles. Um, I'll count it towards puzzles.
I don't even know if I have any puzzle games. I
Um,
have Superliminal. I
but
don't know if
yeah.
that can count. I
Anyways,
didn't even finish the game.
can we go on to the next question?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Do you have any plans to make money off of doing puzzles?
No, they are like a side hobby.
That's fair. Um,
I mean, I usually go back to them like once every week, just go back and just play. Because it's just soothing, just remember. It's really fun remembering how to just like remember how to do a 4x4. Because there's like 90% of the population can't even do it like a 3x3. So you doing it's just like a mental boost. It's like a confidence boost,
what would
saying
you
that everything's
say?
gonna be okay.
What would you say if I were to tell you that I am a part of the whatever percentage of people who can't even do a 3x3?
It took me an hour to learn how to do a 3x3. If it took me, a person with 3 brain cells, to do a 3x3, I think it can take. I think you can do it.
Why do you say like you only have 3 brain cells?
Because I do.
My
I
brain
I
sometimes acts as if I have less than 3, so you know. I literally like had to go ahead and look at the fact that there was no empty chairs, and my brain is just like, how to chair? Like no, we didn't go with where are the fucking chairs, we went with how to chair. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, but yeah, let's see here.
God damn it!
Sorry. How many hours a week do you typically spend on / with it, with the puzzles?
If it's like those days where I'm just like bored, I have time, and I'm just so bored from gaming that I don't want to play games, up to 2 to 3 hours a day. If I'm just like really bored that day, I just mess it up, scramble it,
On
solve it.
average, how many hours a week do you spend on puzzles? I almost said gaming, but then I remembered what episode we're on.
Um, uh, maybe 8.
8 hours a week? That's fair.
Like an hour a day just puzzle solving.
That's fair.
How am I forgetting how to solve this?
I don't know, man. So how easy is it to have other hobbies?
With my brain, it's very easy.
So
I mean, it's more like drop a hobby, pick another one, and then go back to the other one. But
my
yeah,
question. So what I'm meaning by this question is like there's some hobbies like like mostly sports and things that take forever and a half to do, like animation, that you say it isn't like it's almost impossible to go ahead and do have another hobby just because of how long it takes to go ahead and do the first hobby. Like, you get what I mean, right?
Yes, 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 I do. Um,
So, by those standards, what is your answer?
um, it's amazingly easy to have other hobbies with this. Like, too easy, actually, I think.
My
Like,
brain
really.
is thinking about more, not to be offensive or anything, but I feel like for you, puzzles are more like stimming and less like a hobby. Just based off of what I've the vibes I'm getting from you.
Okay.
Which it's okay. Oh my goodness gracious. There's been like a
Also,
good chunk of
who is
times
stabbing hard mode?
where I just draw pastry just to stem instead of like actually drawing them to, yeah. My goodness gracious. Anyway, yeah. Do you know what I mean by stimming?
Yes, I do. I think
Anyway,
I learned what that meant like a few days ago, so
that's
good thing that I
fair.
learned that I watched. It's the only time when TikTok helped me with something. Ah!
But yeah, we love it how like we have two people on a show with some sort of attention issue. But yeah, it's
I
either
mean,
one or both.
I
Which
mean, I used to. My usual stimming thing was like just like gouging out my fingernails, just like the part of like the finger that's near the fingernails, I would gouge that out, and it just would look horrid. So now I've learned how to just like play around with pencils, and that's usually become like my stimming feature.
yeah,
So
that sounds more like yeah, I'm not gonna get into that with this show, but anyways, da, 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 da,
hello, TBD.
let's see here. Is it a social hobby? What I mean by
If the people
this,
you know,
what I mean by this is it easy to is it easy to go ahead and do it around others? Like with animation, it's a lot of just like sitting there in front of a computer without any social interaction. But like
I'd say it's based off of the people you know of, because I know a certain chunk of people who would just look at somebody doing a Rubik's Cube and go, "Wow, they're a nerd," or just some really rude thing. I'm
dang.
not gonna, I'm not gonna dox them. I wish I could, but of course I can't on the stream. I cannot, which is sad. But if I could, I'm pretty sure I could get somebody to get them, but I'm not going to. And okay, it's really social. You can like ask somebody to scramble it, and just like you solve it right in front of their eyes. They get surprised, and you slowly teach them, and then they call you a nerd, and it's just haha fun. But yeah,
They call you
I
a
think I
nerd.
could
I love how you
in
end
a
it
good
with
way.
like and they call me a nerd. But yeah, man. Um um TBD, we see ya. Um please let us know if you have any questions. Okay? Please let
Still learning how
Courtney
to
know
do
if you have
this
any questions about puzzles. Um
thing.
Alrighty. And then is
Ooh,
it
a
easy to
reviewer.
work with others? Working with others meaning like um is it easy to work on a puzzle with another person or no? Or do you just want to control it?
If it's meant to be with others, because Rubik's cubes not so much. This thing you cannot do alone. I'm not joking. This one item, you cannot do this puzzle. You need a third hand to do this puzzle. I'm not gonna break it because I'm not gonna have to like sprout a third hand right now. I don't have the radio toxins for that right now, but I will tomorrow.
Alrighty.
So yeah, it can be social if the puzzle is meant to be. Rubik's cubes, not so much. It's based off of the intent. Rubik's cubes are meant to be. I don't even know what Rubik's cubes are meant to be, but they're just like They're the ultimate stimming like tool.
My brain is just thinking of Rubik's Cube as a fidget. My brain is just
Because it
thinking.
is. It's literally a fidget. It was made by a child being bored, putting a bunch of wooden boxes together, and then not being able to solve it. And then somehow solving it. That is the history of the Rubik's Cube. Child cannot solve something. Just like child creates a puzzle and makes a multi-millionaire company.
And yet
Also,
they can't
Rubik's
solve
brand.
it.
I know.
God.
One thing: do not buy Rubik's brand cubes, because this thing, it cost almost nothing. A Rubik's Cube 2x2 would cost you $10, and this thing would cost you 15. Do not buy Rubik's brand. It's a horrible quality, and just don't. None of these are lies. None of these are. What was I gonna say?
Lies.
Just don't. Okay, does this count as like talking about companies like copyright stuff like that?
You're good.
Because this isn't. This is in like not. This isn't defamation, is it?
I trash talk Logan Paul on my random work streams all the time, so you know. What I'm talking about is like if you were to go ahead and just talk about the plot of like, I'm gonna use Mario for an example here. If you were to go ahead and talk about the plot of the Mario movie, or if you were to sing Mario, or if you were to show Mario, or if you were to go ahead and just talk about Mario all the fucking time. That's what I mean by that rule.
Can I imitate Mario, or is that also not allowed?
It depends.
On how good the imitation is?
No, it just depends on like if it like if it's depends on the context.
Okie doke. Anyways, let's get back to puzzles.
But yeah, you're good. Let's see here. So it depends on the puzzle as far as if it's easy to work with others. How has puzzle you've touched on this, but like how do puzzles help you?
They're a great way to just like, if somebody's bullying you, just don't listen to them. Literally, somebody calling you somebody just like bullying you, whip out a Rubik's Cube. Sitting on the train and somebody's I don't know, doing something random, whip out a Rubik's Cube. Just bored, whip out a Rubik's Cube.
Oh man.
It's good. It's portable. And this thing,
Just so you know,
this thing looks hard, but is pretty easy. And I hate that. I hate how it's actually pretty easy. It just takes a long time. It takes like 5 minutes.
But yeah,
That's the average time people take to solve a 3x3. So I don't know if 5 minutes is a long time anymore.
You could say like how it helps you physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, whatnot. Like imagine if during the show, this episode, like an episode one day, someone says that their hobby helps them find a romantic partner. Imagine if that happened.
I mean,
I'm
not gonna be the one to do that.
So you're not gonna be like, oh, I found my girlfriend, or you're straight, right?
Yeah.
All right,
But
so
it's like,
you're not gonna find a girlfriend based off of
I
your
might as well be
puzzles.
asexual. I might as well just be asexual at this point.
Oh,
I just
man.
don't care.
Yeah. Oh man, if you want to go into that stuff after the show, but yeah. Anyways, sorry. It's just the fact that like we're supposed to be talking about puzzles when you're trying to figure out your internal puzzle of what You are. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways,
I have just given up on that already. I've just given up on it. I've just not cared anymore.
but yeah, how else have puzzles helped you?
Uh, Great stimming tool.
You already said stimming tool, I think.
Yes. No, I said how it helped me, like. Yeah, no, I think I already did say that basically, but in a different context. How has it helped me? What am I supposed to say? Like, oh, this specific Rubik's cube has gotten me through like a blank, blank, and blank of my life, where I thought blank, blank, and blank.
No,
I
not necessarily, unless that's how you wish to interpret the question. It's just basically like how has
it
doing
has made my
puzzles
hand
helped you mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever,
hand-eye
whatever.
coordination. It's helped my hand-eye coordination a lot, and it's the reason that I can do this, and I've done it like multiple times in the stream already. It's the reason that I'm able to do it without fail.
Oh, I just noticed how like you're like streaming your like stream stats, and I find that kind of
I
funny.
know.
I find
What
that
am I
kind of
supposed to do? Just put like some lo-fi music on? Put like some lo-fi music and just like what?
um
Like put some like Subway.
what
You know what? You know what?
what I usually do is I tend to just put the stream wallpaper on it and call it good. But you know,
You know what? For those people who just can't listen to us, here you go.
anyways,
Yes.
um,
For those people who just
people tend
can't
to
focus.
go ahead and like do listen to this stream while they're doing other things.
Yeah, but like if somebody is just like watching us, here you go.
Anyways,
I love how if somebody just opens the stream, they're just gonna see this. An 11-hour compilation.
but yeah, if 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 you were like showing like Subway Surfers on my side of the channel, then I would say that would have been like a that would have been against the rules. But since it's solely on your channel, then it's good.
Yeah, because I don't have any rules. Like, why would the creators of Subway Surfer go to me specifically? Like, hey, we don't like this. Turn it off.
Anyways,
Like, I don't think I'm gonna be the one to get copyrighted.
so how else have puzzles helped you?
Yeah, that's about it. I don't think I can think of any more, really.
All right, because everything has a downside. What are the downsides to puzzles?
You waste a lot of time learning something that you may just forget in the future. Like, I don't think I fully remember how to solve this. I don't think I remember fully how to solve it, and I hate that because I love the 4x4. It's one of my favorite cubes, but I don't think I know how to solve it anymore. I think I know how to get to a certain point, but I think I'm just done from there. I don't know from there on. I'm just like screwed. I don't know from there. And
Um,
that's really scary to me because I love the 4x4. It's like actually one of the main Rubik's cubes that I play because 3x3 too easy. This thing takes too long, so 4x4 is like a perfect mix in the middle. Like it has some hardness. It's like pretty tricky, but it's also perfect.
that's fair. What other downsides do you have?
Cramps.
Oh
Like even
man.
harder than when I played Celeste.
I find
Especially with
that
this thing.
I find that hard
Yes.
to believe. I find that hard to believe.
Okay, but cramps in your thumb, especially with this cube, like you have to Okay, what you have to do is you have to do this, and you just like slide your thumb on this ridge so much, and it hurts.
No
It's
offense,
like
but
it
all
physically
you've been
pains you.
really talking about
These,
is
not
Rubik's
so much.
Cube. All you've been really talking about are the Rubik's Cubes, not like any other
Yeah,
puzzles.
because
Like, I didn't specifically say the Rubik's Cube as a hobby. I'm
I
saying
know, but
puzzles,
that's
period.
it's. I have 7 Rubik's cubes. I think Rubik's cubes might be the thing that I like.
Yeah, I'm just,
Yeah, but this puzzle can be solved in a. In, once you solve it, it's just boring. You literally never do it again. This
hmm.
puzzle,
So you would
I
say
don't
another
know.
downside um, is that um, that some puzzles get boring if you play with them too long.
Or some puzzles are so bad and so simplistic that they're only fun once.
Um, and then let's see here. And then here's the golden question of the episode. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
You probably know what it is already just based off of how many episodes of these you've watched. But do you want to try to guess it or do you want me to tell you?
I don't really know, but is it like how many episodes have I watched, or like I
No.
don't know since I've only watched 3 episodes right now.
Would you recommend um doing puzzles for to others? Would you recommend your hobby to others?
If you need if you just need to like stim, yes, because every single stimming item is basically just a mini puzzle. But it is just fun on its own, like not needing like a stimming. It is just fun on its own. Puzzles are fun. Just don't buy Rubik. Do not buy any Rubik brands. Also, it's Rubik, not Rubik's with an X. I don't. It took me too long to realize that, and I don't like myself for that.
Oh
R U
man.
B.
Hello,
I don't
Cortex.
like how.
Feel
Oh
free to
shit.
ask our lovely friend Joydy, um, like questions about puzzles. Um, let's see here. My mind is just. All right, I'm gonna ask you about what other puzzles do you do other than Rubik
Um,
stuff.
as I showed the set of 8 puzzles. Uh, ooh, this key puzzle. It 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 has the same fatality as the weird pyramid puzzle,
Why do you say
but it's.
fatality? Are we gonna die because of these puzzles?
Wait, what? I said
You said
fatality? Okay, I'm
fatality.
probably.
Are we gonna die by doing these puzzles?
Okay, great. I'm actively going crazy. Uh,
I mean, one could
I
die
meant
while.
finally. I meant finally.
I mean, one could die while doing a puzzle, but that's beside the point.
Actually, I don't even think I said finally. I don't even know what I said. I just said fatality, probably.
Yeah, you did.
So you're telling me that my dumb brain just randomly said, "Hey, fatality," just for no reason
No,
in particular.
you ended up being like the fatality of. You were talking about how one of your puzzles were was was as fatal as another one of your puzzles.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, it has the same fatality. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I'm getting to it. Jeez. My brain just shut off because I said fatality. It's like I say that normally. That word is like in my dictionary normally. Basically, it has the same mistake. I'm not saying fatality again. It has the same mistake.
If
Okay, I'll
I
say it again if it's so funny. It has the same fatality as the pyramid puzzle. If you solve it once, it kind of gets boring. But you
okay,
sometimes just forget how to solve it. Like you just forget how to solve it really quick.
but
And I
yeah,
know that from experience. Ooh, shit. What am I doing? How did I just do that?
So
Holy shit. What am I doing?
So Joydy,
Uh,
if I ever poke fun of you for something and you don't feel comfortable, please tell me.
oh no, I'm comfortable. I'm pretty sure like I'm some of the most chilled people you'll probably meet. I am I don't think like there's a lot of stuff that like offends me.
But yeah,
It's not
I
really.
tend to sometimes make fun of people while they're on.
Though if you make fun of my siblings, you are immediately dead to me, and I will find where you are.
Well, here's the thing. I only make fun of people if they say something like fatality for a fucking puzzle. Or if they say tearing your saws in half.
I'm guessing you're poking that at someone that I don't know.
You know this person, the tearing your saws in half.
Actually,
No, me! I was poking at myself there.
yeah, my brain is. Yeah, no, I'm giving up on this thing. I've actually forgotten it as well. Let's go. I'm forgetting my puzzles. That's another downside. If you forget your puzzles, you're basically just screwed.
Oh man. But yeah,
I mean,
let's see.
would
But
you count A Little to the Left as a puzzle game?
I have never heard of it.
Okay, then I'm just gonna show it on stream, on my stream, if you're okay with it.
If it's on your side, then you're good. If it's
Okay, it's a puzzle game where it's just satisfying. It's just like everything is super satisfying. Yep, it's a puzzle game.
So I have a question for you. How long or how often do you do jigsaw puzzles?
I don't have a singular jigsaw puzzle in my house.
Why?
I'm not a big fan of jigsaw puzzles.
What did a jigsaw puzzle ever do to you?
A lot of them. Joking. I actually,
Oh man.
I just. All right, you know what? I'm gonna open up a. I'm gonna see if I can open up a. What's it called? A. Can I open up a. What's it called? What incarnation? If I can open up a. Just to make like the viewers, I just want to see if the viewers can choose if I have to buy A Little to the Left or not.
Okay, so just so you know, within like the YouTube chat function, you can go ahead and like um do a plus and then start a poll. Everyone can do this for the record. Start a poll and then say little to the left, yes or no. And I can do it on my end if you want.
Sure.
But yeah,
I don't even know if my bank account has enough money for this.
how much is it?
Like $15. I think I have enough money, maybe. Come on.
But
Let's
yeah,
see, I'll stop it at 2 votes.
but yeah, so let's see here. What other puzzles do you do other than Rubik's?
I used to do jigsaw puzzles. I don't have any more in my home. I don't know what happened to them all. I don't know where they are.
Oh man, losing one piece to a jigsaw puzzle makes the entirety of the
It's
rest
chess
of the
a
puzzle.
puzzle.
What?
Would you consider chess a puzzle?
No, it's a game. I considered it a board game.
Who said no to buying A Little to the Left?
I don't know. Maybe someone who wants you to save your money.
I'm not counting that vote.
Damn! Wow,
I
you're
know
not
who you
counting the the one vote you have. Just as
Yeah, because I know it's you,
no,
Pastry. I know it's
I
you.
haven't voted yet. I haven't voted yet, for the record. But you want to know? Oh man, I was about to vote no as well, just to spite you. That was a TBD. That voted no. But yeah,
There we go.
chess is a board game, not a puzzle, according to my definition.
Wouldn't that make jigsaw puzzles also like a board game?
But they're puzzles.
Yay! Okay, somebody said yes. Time to buy a little to the left.
Oh man, why did you put the poll if only one? Hold on.
Because that's what streamers are for. You make a poll, then you rig it. What do you think?
Damn.
Isn't that what like Ludwig and isn't that what like Ludwig and Dug Dug do?
I don't know, man. Anyways, what?
Been an
let's see
hour.
here. What would you call little to the left? As far as like how is it a puzzle game?
It is the most satisfying. It's like a game that is purely based on just organizing. It's like, okay, let me just think of it for a second a bit better, okay? It's basically OCD the game.
And how
And
would
that's
you
why
say that?
I don't.
And
How would I say
you
what?
how do you say that? Like why do you say that?
If you even just look at this stream, like, jeez, is this perfect?
But yeah, a little to the left. But yeah, let's see here. What's the biggest Rubik's cube you've ever like solved?
I once saw my friend gave me his Rubik's Cube, and I was somehow, I do not know how, but I was able to solve his 6x6.
6x6 is like 6 tall and 6 wide, right?
And 6 in depth, yes. Very, very hard.
Oh man.
Oh shit, today is a little to the left's birthday. Today is its 1 year birthday.
Nice.
I didn't even notice that. Nice. That means that it gives me even more reason to buy it.
But yeah, what other puzzle games have
I
you
even have it on
played?
my wish list. I played this one game. Okay, I not played, more like pirated. I'm not encouraging this, but oh, it's on my wish list already. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna like let people see my beautiful face instead of my no, nobody's looking at the screen anymore. Y'all are gonna have to watch my beautiful, beautiful face. You're gonna have to see my beautiful face.
Or you're gonna go to my stream.
No, my face is more beautiful.
Imagine if TBD just went to like my stream now because he didn't want to see your face.
DVD, you're still here, right? Are you kidding me?
Hello, Eagle Rider. Please go ahead and feel free to go ahead and ask our lovely friend Joydy any questions about puzzles. For whatever reason, the first time you asked like about puzzle games, my mind is thinking about how like frustrating Majora's Mask is. Zelda Majora's Mask.
My card got declined.
Oh no.
Why did you laugh?
I don't
How
know.
dare you?
I don't
You know what? My face is staying the center of attention. Y'all are gonna have to. You know what? My face is staying the center of attention.
Fair.
Orange. You know what? No. You know what's gonna be better?
What?
Me forcing everybody to just watch my old videos of me. What's it called? Just watch my old videos you're gonna be forced to watch me play Celeste horridly.
Oh wow.
I make so many bad mistakes.
But yeah, anyways, as long as you still answer my questions.
Yes, yes, I shall.
Let's see here. So you've solved a 6x6 Rubik's cube. Um,
Yes, somehow.
would you buy the world's hardest Rubik's cube to solve it?
No, because it's $1,500.
If someone gave it to
I'm
you,
not joking.
if someone gave it to you, would
Oh,
you
oh,
solve it?
oh. I would wrap it in every form of just like I would give it like every like just pure insulation. I would not allow a singular thing to touch that because if it did, it's a 21 by 21 pastry. How it's impossible to solve basically.
How
It'd
is
take
it?
me weeks to solve.
How is it impossible to solve a 21 by 21?
It's not impossible, but it's just really, really hard. Oh wait, I forgot to change it so that they see my not my face. I am a dum dum.
And not
You
my
know what? My
face.
face is okay. My face is gonna still be here. Screen capture is on now. Let's go. There. Now watch me play bad. I
Let's see
make
here.
so many mistakes. I die. I die in the first chapter 9 times.
TBD says I don't know why I'm on yours, not pastries, even though I know pastry and just learned about you today. Spread the love? I hate Rubik's cubes. Wow, Eagle Rider. Wow. But yeah, let's see here. What is the biggest piece count when it comes to jigsaw puzzles that you've solved?
I've solved I think. I'm saying I think because I don't know 100%, but I think I've solved a. Would Lego count as a jigsaw puzzle? Because it's just jigsaw puzzles in 3D. Oh my goodness, my deaths are weird. But yeah, would it count?
It depends. It depends. No. I'm not gonna count them as jigsaw puzzles. I count them as toys.
Aren't jigsaw puzzles toys in and of themselves?
But I don't count Legos as puzzles.
I mean, yeah, because they're more about creativity, while jigsaw puzzles are more about a singular linear line. But they're just like 3D jigsaw puzzles that you can edit, like just. But okay, yeah, if we don't count Lego, I'm gonna be in the negatives. Not in the negatives. The biggest one I've solved is a 2,500 piece one.
200 and wait.
5,000.
You know
200. No, not 5,000. 2,500. Jeez, 2,500, and it's of the Russian painting of the three bears. It's of the Russian painting of the three bears.
how
You know what
hard
that
was
one is.
that jigsaw puzzle?
It was pretty easy up until it was pretty no, not easy. It was pretty hard up until I noticed that I was actually playing it incorrectly and I was doing the entire thing upside down. I was doing the jigsaw puzzle upside down.
How does one not realize that we're doing a puzzle upside down?
I thought that the leaves were the background, and I'm like, oh, it's like an invisible jigsaw puzzle. Wow, so cool. Like a jigsaw. I was like 9 or 10. Okay, excuse my dumb childish.
Okay, now I see why you don't like jigsaw puzzles.
Yes, because
of your 9 to 10-year-old soul being like, I'm gonna do this upside down.
just so you know, I actually did see it, and I was like, eh. I don't need like not even I don't need to do it. It was more like, this isn't the real thing. I have to do it like this because it's harder and more fun. It was not harder and it was not fun. I mean, it was harder, but it wasn't fun.
Have you ever done like a wood block puzzle?
A what block puzzle?
Um, hold on. So have you ever done like any of the wooden puzzles?
What are wooden puzzles?
Wooden.
Oh, wooden. Like the ones that I had just showed. Oh my goodness, I'm just cringing at how bad I'm playing. I'm sorry.
All right. If it's distracting you, please turn it off.
No, it's not distracting. I have a few wooden puzzles. I have this weird pyramid one that I just can't do with like circular balls. I can't do this.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a few wooden puzzles, but like, is that what you meant?
Um. Yeah, I meant like wooden puzzles.
Yeah, so yeah, I have some, but I don't touch them because they're usually like about a lot of hand-eye coordination and like specifically moving it into like correct places. And I don't like specifics. I like having a bit of some open space. Like if I have to do something in an exact way, and if I don't do that, it won't work. I kind of don't like it. I'm an anarchist, you could say.
So you like to do things in your own way, and still get
Yes,
the
and that's
same
why I
result.
love. That's why I love sandbox games so much. But let's not go into games. Let's talk about puzzles before I get distracted.
Yeah, that's fair. Uh, um. Let's see. What's the hardest puzzle you've ever done?
Um, the jigsaw puzzle was not hard at all. So it's got to be that 6x6 that I had talked about.
Well, if you're trying to do it upside down, then it's gonna be difficult.
I'm trying to see any more like really fun. Like I know there's probably a harder one that I've done in my life, but I'm trying to see if there's any more funny ones, just to
Think,
like get more retention from the viewers,
um,
just to see how they might act. Like,
think.
what's a funny thing with puzzles that's happened?
Let's see here.
What's
Um.
funny in my life that I've done with puzzles? God damn.
Let's see. So how fast have you been able to solve a Rubik's cube? A 3x3 Rubik's cube.
30 seconds was my fastest, I think.
I has a computer been able to go ahead and has a computer been able to solve a Rubik's cube faster? Have you seen those
I'm pretty
bots?
sure that
Have you ever seen those bots that can solve Rubik's cubes?
they can solve it faster than I'm pretty sure any human. Like, are you talking about like doing the moves? Are you talking about doing the physical moves or like calculating like how to solve it?
I'm talking about everything.
Okay,
About
I'm
a
pretty
Rubik's cube.
sure a person who has beaten a Rubik's Cube in 3 seconds, and I'm pretty sure that robots have done it in less than a second due to how fast servos can go.
Holy cow! So
Yes, a human
so
in a Rubik's Cube in 3 seconds.
so you said earlier on the stream how puzzles have puzzles and engineering go together. How so?
Um, Puzzles are basically just solving something that you don't need to do. Like, it's not something that's gonna. It's not something that's gonna kill you if you don't do it. Basically, and the joke is that, and there's this really popular joke among like engineers and like college mates. I don't know. I heard it like 5 times. I thought it might be funny. Where it's basically engineers and like architects. They create solutions to problems that don't exist. Like, have you ever seen those like TikTok videos where it's like I invented this random thing, but it's
I
like that
refuse.
pro
I
yeah.
refuse to have a TikTok account.
I use my multiple alt accounts as my TikTok account purely so nobody can find it.
But
Except that they're literally all just the same thing, but with like a singular number difference.
so think you'd ever be willing to try another wooden puzzle?
If it's not like the wooden puzzles that I've done before, yes. Like if it's
I've
not
seen
like
like those 5-star like difficulty like wooden puzzles.
I would try a wooden puzzle. I hate how that could be seen as a joke that I just thought of, but I did not. That I
So
would
you
like to try
would
it.
want to try so you would want to try a wooden puzzle. Why wouldn't you? Why
Jokes
wouldn't
resurfacing.
you?
I'm trying to forget about the time when I made too many uncle jokes, like dad jokes, in my life, and I am getting flashbacks from when I learned that, hey, I'm an uncle. Like in my country, blah, 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 blah stuff. Let's get back to puzzles before I start diverging again.
Oh man, I'm gonna send you a picture of a puzzle, and I want to know if you would do it or not.
Send it to my main. Just send it to my main, because my alt is busy watching Celeste.
Okay. Um, this. Have you ever seen this puzzle? I'm gonna go ahead and put a version of it on air. Have you ever done that thing?
I
Or
have that.
would you go ahead and try this puzzle?
No, I'm going to throw that in the. I accidentally opened one of my puzzles. Well, I'm gonna go cry now.
Please don't. If you need to cry, you can, but please don't
It's, I think it's right
feel like
here.
you need to
It's not. It's
cry.
not an exact copy. It's not an exact copy, but here it is. It's kind of like that, I think.
Um,
And if that's not it, I have a second one that's kind of like that.
so you wouldn't do this wooden puzzle.
I hate this. No more dad jokes. If I hear another dad joke, I'm gonna go play Celeste and get cramps again.
As long as
I'm
you're
j-
still able to answer my questions.
Alrighty then. Let's see how bad I can play.
Um,
I will still answer every single one of your questions, though.
let's see here. Where? Oh, okay. I remember one of those. I tried to solve one of those puzzles, but it just wouldn't work for me.
Hey, dad jokes. Out of dad dying from dad jokes.
I mean, like, you're getting off easy, bro.
This is easy. These are some of the.
Yeah. I imagine if you got on a show and it was just dad jokes.
Oh, I would immediately almost want to leave.
Oh man. I have this harder wood puzzle that I found. Um, I'm
Wood
gonna
puzzles.
let's
How
see
do I
here.
have 14,000 likes on my video? I still can't believe that I have 14,000 likes on my video.
Let's see.
Like, jeez, my video
Let's see
is so
if it.
popular.
Let's see if it's photoshopped or not. It's photoshopped, but let's see here. Paste.
Do you know what bad apple is?
Um, I believe so, but it's not having to do with the show, so not right now.
My mind just immediately went to that.
But yeah, there's this harder wooden puzzle that I wouldn't want to do. There we go.
I should have been quiet and not have made a singular joke at all. That looks pretty easy.
Oh man.
It just looks like it would be painful. It doesn't look hard. It just looks painful.
Oh man. Is it because of how sharp the edges
Yes. Why is my controller not working?
are? So your favorite puzzle is the Rubik's Cube. And your
Yeah.
least favorite
4x4, exactly.
And your least favorite ones
Any
are the
wooden puzzle.
puzzles. Even though I'm
Yes, I
asking
wouldn't.
you if you would do the wooden puzzle.
I wouldn't do a. I would do a wooden puzzle if it would have to do anything with my life or siblings, but I wouldn't do a wooden puzzle if I had anything else to do.
Oh man, how many times we have said wood?
More than the logs I've chopped.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Made a dumb joke and I somehow got to take it away.
Oh, man. But yeah, let's see. What other types of puzzles? What other kinds of puzzles have you done?
I do not know. I did not prepare for this. I should have prepared for this.
Like I didn't ask you to prepare, so you know.
I know, but I like preparing. And I didn't.
But yeah, let's see. What other types of puzzles are there? Oh yeah, what is your favorite puzzle game and what is your least favorite puzzle game?
Puzzle game. Does Fireboy and Water Girl count as a puzzle game?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, I made a lot of memories out of that.
Oh man.
I mean, most of them are my eyes. I just got jump scared.
When it came to Fireboy and Water Girl, did you play by yourself or did you have someone else play the other part?
I had a sister.
So
If she wasn't around, I had my other hand.
For me, it was hard for me to play both sides of that.
It was easy for me to play both sides, but that usually didn't happen. Let me just turn the music off.
But yeah.
Oh, I probably shouldn't watch that.
But yeah, oh man, Fireboy and Lava Girl, is that your favorite or your least favorite?
Favorite. Made so many.
My mind is just thinking about how aggravating Majora's Mask is. Have you ever played Majora's Mask?
What? No.
So it's basically like a Zelda game, which Zelda games are puzzle games. And let's just say...
Never played a Zelda game.
What? What did
Oh, is it the game with that moon? Is it the game with the weird moon thing?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no. I've never played a Zelda game.
You should! You're gonna be obsessed with it.
Don't have a Switch. I don't have... I have Portal and Portal 2. I have played 5 minutes on each of them. I don't think I like puzzle games a lot. That's why yeah. I think I more just like platformer games.
But yeah, we're not talking
like if it's a
about gaming
platformer
this
puzzle,
episode.
I'll take it.
But yeah,
Understandable.
Oh man. There's this, so how would you feel about puzzles if you had a time restraint on top of it?
If I had a time restraint, as in what? Like I had 24 hours to live and I had to choose one puzzle to play.
Like, here's the thing. In Majora's Mask, you have, 3 in-game days to go ahead and, complete like the entire game. I'm not sure how long how long the in-game days are, but definitely not long enough to go ahead and complete the entire game, or else the moon will crash. But then again, there's like ways to go ahead and go back in time too. But still, I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of Majora's Mask
So you
because
have
of the time
3 days.
restraint. So if someone were to go ahead and give you like a jigsaw and be like, Joydy, you better go ahead and solve this in what would be a kind of a what as far as like time goes.
Hour for
Uh,
pretty good one.
Okay, if you had 40 minutes to complete a jigsaw or else the world exploded, how would you feel about that? Would you do well under the pressure or would you not? Would you not
I
do
had a
well
dumb
under the
joke, but I was like, no, I shouldn't say it. I had a dumb joke and I was gonna say it, but I
Say
was like,
it!
no.
Say it.
I said I'd spend 30 minutes of those procrastinating, like worrying over like, what should I do? Should I watch a video on how to do like quicker? And then it's like those last 10 minutes are me just somehow being able to finish it like a
Wow.
giant puzzle because that's how I work. If you give me an hour, I will spend like 40 of those minutes just stressing over how to do that, and then 20 minutes just somehow doing it.
I feel that, man.
That is me.
I feel that.
I You can give me a small time and I will make it smaller so I can have better pressure working.
Wow. But yeah, Majora's Mask, just the fact that it's like so much to do in so little time, it just like completely like stresses me out. But yeah, do you have very many friends who like puzzles or no?
I don't know since I really haven't talked about puzzles after middle school. I mean, these things just stay at home. They're never leaving home. Y'all are stay at home puzzles.
Why wouldn't you want to wait, why is it that you just keep them at home? Was it because you were bullied for having the puzzles?
I mean, it help. I mean, they were kind of like a double-edged sword. They would help me like not care about the bullying, but then I would get bullied for just like playing around with them. Like, wow, like you're trying to be so special. Like, ugh.
Why is it that puzzles are like a source of like bullying, like someone to go reason for someone to bully? But like, why is it that people would bully others because of liking puzzles?
I don't really know. Probably just because they think that they're better. Uh, I'm gonna do something for a sec. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Um, let's see here. It's all right. So I am on here and just trying to figure out other questions to ask. Um, please, if let's see here, if we have, let's see here, um, I'm gonna check. Joydy's chat don't have. Joydy's chat don't have questions, and then, my chat don't have questions. Wow, y'all should go ahead and ask us more questions. But like
Boo.
a good chunk of people watch this after the fact, so they can't ask. So they can't ask questions. Anyways, you're back.
Boo.
Oh man,
Boo.
what you are back, Joydy. But
Water break. Everybody go drink water.
what are you gonna do about it? Oh man. Anyways, let's see here. Um, what would you do if the Rubik's cube was never invented?
Uh,
What would you do
I'd
with
probably not be as creative.
um
Cause like I am like half iPad kid, half Gen Z. I'm like right in the middle. So I think this is the only reason I'm leaning onto more of the Gen Z side. It's the only reason I'm leaning more into the Gen Z side.
hmm fair.
Like I was
Um
raised as like a iPad kid, but with like I was raised like an iPad kid, but I had more money, but like I have like more tech stuff than just like an iPad kid with an yeah. And more creativity with this thing. Like this is the only reason I'm creative.
but yeah,
Oh yeah, I probably
think you'd ever build your own puzzle or no?
probably. And I'd make it more like lenient so it doesn't have to be like, oh, you can only solve it in this one way. I'd probably add like thousands of ways to solve it. Like if I could, I'd make it so that there's thousands, maybe even millions of ways to solve it.
But
But I just would not.
I feel like with most puzzles there's only one way to solve them.
Rubik's Cube. There's only one way that it can look when solved, but there's so many different ways you can go about solving it. That's what I love about it.
Hmm.
It doesn't have those constraints.
Yeah, I like things that don't have restraints as far as like figuring stuff out. But do you feel like that as far as like puzzles go, do you feel like that some people have a better time with solving puzzles and others have a harder time based off of how they are? Like
I have just
do you think some people have a harder time with puzzles because of how their brains work?
yes, a lot of that actually. There's this thing, like those dumb things where they said, "Oh, you're a visual learner, you're a reading learner." No, those things don't exist. It's just based off of how well you can concentrate on one thing, how well you can get muscle memory, and how well you are just like how well you can just stay on one thing for a while. Because like puzzles, you need to put attention, you need to not get distracted, and just a lot of different factors. And you need to be creative a lot, like and muscle memory, of course. For the Rubik's cube, it's muscle memory, but that can be swapped out with like being creative.
But yeah,
So
I I don't think I've never fully solved a Rubik's cube for the record.
I've solved more than please joke come into my brain that isn't just like a dumb dad joke or like some bad joke. Please, good joke. Not just like I've solved it more than the stubbles on my chin. That's the one that came to mind. Then I was like, that's not good. I was gonna say this. I solved it more than I have stubbles on my chin, and I'm like, no, that just sounds bad.
Oh man. Um. Oh man.
You have?
What other
Do you
puzzles?
have a?
What?
Do you have a better joke for that? Like how many? Like I've solved it more than blank. Like I can't think of a funny joke for that.
Um. I've solved it more times than an average person goes up and down the stairs in a week.
I hate how that might be right.
um.
Your voice just clipped.
I don't know, man. Oh man.
Did they take off their headphones or something? Because it's clipping for me.
Oh. I didn't take off anything. I
Pastry, do you recognize TBD?
um.
They're
I
asking for recognition.
um. Let's see here. Um. Question for pastry. I want to ask pastry on their stream. Do you recognize me? Um. Do I recognize you? You'd have to remind me what other episodes you've commented on. Unless you go by a different name somewhere else. Um, since my brain have had like so much going on with it, um, I I have a hard time remembering who was on what stream. But yeah, feel free to either go to Joydy's or go to mine or stay on Joydy's. Um, regardless. But yeah. Um, let's see here. Um, if you made your own puzzle, what kind of puzzle would you make? Joydy.
I wouldn't want it to be like a Rubik's Cube, because I still want to add a bit of constraint to it. I want it to have basically the same idea of a Rubik's Cube. One correct state, but thousands of ways to get to that state.
Hmm. So you would say like as far as like Zelda games go, Breath of the Wild is the only game to where you don't need to go to like specific places in a specific order. But yeah,
Once Scarlet tried to
oh
do that, but
man.
failed.
Have you ever like almost completed a puzzle and then realized that at least half of your moves were wrong and you had to undo them to go ahead and figure it out?
Yes.
How did you feel after that?
I wanted to throw my 4x4 at a window because I mixed OLL with PLL.
Oh no. What do you mean by that?
Basically, um, this is how you solve a 4x4. You make the centers, you make the edges. These are the edges. Then you solve it like a 3x3, but some edges can be swapped incorrectly, or the corners can be swapped. To do that, for the edges, you do OLL, but for the corners, you have to do PLL. I was stupid, and I did PLL for the edges and OLL for the corners, and I didn't even notice until I had to resolve it like an idiot, and I was like, oh. And then I just wanted to throw it out because all the there was like the second time that I was solving a Rubik's Cube, a 4x4, and I was trying to do it without the video like guide, and I failed miserably.
Have um have you ever like wanted to rage quit on puzzles altogether? Have you ever wanted to rage
I've
quit on
taken
puzzles?
breaks.
Breaks. So,
Yes, I've taken breaks for like ever, for never like a long time. Like a week or two is like the max I've rage quit on a puzzle, I think.
how so when you rage quit on one puzzle, do you rage quit on all puzzles or do you just switch and switch back?
Switch and switch back, yeah. I switched to like, oh no, I just throw my 2x2 into the box and I just never see it for a week.
Wait,
Throw it to the box of shame.
wait. So, a 2x2. How easy is a 2x2?
It's basically 3x3 without the corners and basically just without this plus part in the middle. That is it. It's literally 2x2 with 2x2 is 3x3 without this. It's literally just 3x3, but take away like half the just like half the difficulty.
Have you ever tried one of the triangular ones?
As I said, I have, and it's now in the pit, and I shall never see it again.
Oh my goodness.
That is one. It's the easiest puzzle, and it's the one that I'm never touching. I
Okay.
am never touching that puzzle. It's going into the. It's not going into the pit of shame. It's going into the pit of extra shame. I can't think of a better
Dang.
joke than that.
10 by 10 Rubik's
You're living
cube.
here.
Let's go. Have you ever tried a 10 by 10?
No, as I said, the biggest I've done is 6x6.
Hmm. How would you feel with Wait. There's also these like Rubik's cubes where like the sections aren't even.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about those ones like morphing Rubik's cubes?
I don't know. I am just seeing them in the set. I guess so.
Just like them on your template. Uh, Basically, morphing Rubik's cubes are Rubik's cubes that just look ungodly. This is this should not exist. This should not exist. It's literally just a 3 by 3. But
um,
this thing should not exist. I hate it.
are you talking
I'm
about
I'm
the
going to buy
uneven
this.
ones?
Yes, I want to buy this one. This one I want to buy. This
What?
thing can go in a pit.
Let's see here. No, wait,
This thing
no.
goes to the pit of extra shame.
Wait, I found like this cube thing, but no, it's a fidget, not a Rubik's cube. Um, let's see here.
I
What
love
other?
the uneven ones. But they're just a 3 by 3. This is just a 3 by 3.
And then
Literally, it's.
there's a hexagonal one too, apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have the hexagonal one. I have the heptagonal one. I have the Megaminx.
How long did it take you to solve that one?
Took me a day to learn it, but 5 minutes is usually how long it takes me to solve it. It's just a 3 by 3 with like 6 extra sides. It's a dodecahedron.
how did the extra? How did the 6 extra sides make you feel?
Once I saw it, I was like, I'm probably never gonna do this. And then I learned how to do it. And like the final, okay, I'm just gonna say the final like moves, and I'm not even gonna explain it purely because it's really funny. It's it's front, up, right, up prime, right prime, front prime. But if you put it in notation, it's fur, earth. And I love it purely because that's how I remember it. That's how I remember it. It's fur, earth.
Also, have you seen these like metal puzzle fidget toys?
Uh,
Um,
I haven't been checking Discord, by the way. I haven't seen what you posted. So I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna.
you've just been like putting them there,
I
and I
haven't
just
really
haven't
been
seen
sending
them.
much, but I'm gonna send you this one. Like, have you seen these before?
Oh, I have those. I
How do
have
you feel about
two of
them?
those. This one is the easiest one to do.
Oh man.
Only my dad has been able to open this and put it back together. I don't know how my dad did it. I can't do it. I'm
Oh
never
man.
touching it.
The metal toy, those metal ones just frustrate me too much.
Oh, this one's too easy.
Um, but yeah, the
I just did it.
metal ones like annoy me to no end.
They either annoy me to no end as well, or I want to throw, or they're so easy that I just want to never touch them again. That spring one is just the easiest thing ever. And then I have the one right underneath the spring one, and it's the screws that I showed you. Um, I'm never gonna be able to solve these. If you see this and you can solve this, what are you doing here? You should be like Harry Houdini or something. Go make some money off of this.
Oh man.
Like you are Harry Houdini. Go solve this. Imagine if I accidentally solve this in the middle of the stream and I'm like, hey, I should go be Harry Houdini.
Wait, have
Am
you?
I actually solving this?
Have,
Oh my goodness, I'm actually solving it.
would you, would you solve this wooden puzzle? Hold on, let me go ahead and send it to you. Would you try to solve this wooden puzzle? Um,
I'm solving it. Pastry, I'm solving it.
let's see here. The metal one.
Yeah, the metal one. I just went back to square one. I'm putting it back now.
That's good. what'd you solve this one puzzle?
That looks like a Minecraft house.
Also, when it comes to the wooden puzzles, is it easier to have the is it easier to know what it looks like at the end or no?
I'm wearing the exact shirt, so the meme's perfect. I don't know. It doesn't help me, but it would probably help if you knew what it looked like and then solved it.
Yeah. Oh, my brain just doesn't really work for like puzzles. And yeah. Um there's also these like have you seen the puzzles to where like it's basically like you go ahead and like put the pieces in and if you don't put them in the correct way then you basically go ahead and um like not be able to put all the pieces in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have
I
you
think I've
seen
seen
these?
that. Those. I think I've seen one of those. They're all over YouTube Shorts though.
Oh man. Do you like them or no?
I don't have an opinion of them since I've never done them. What? Where is it? No, that's not it. Basically, there's a puzzle where you have to have like three arrows. Where you have to have four. Oh wait, no, it's four arrows. The four arrows puzzle. Jeez, how did I mix up my numbers?
I don't know, man. But yeah,
Wait,
what's your
that's
thoughts
not.
on
There we go.
escape rooms?
Uh,
Have you ever
I would love to. I
Oh,
would actually love to do one so much.
I've done one and you want to know what happened?
What happened?
The operator had to give our family like 6 extra minutes for us to solve it.
I don't think this is exactly it, but can you just look at my screen?
Sure.
Yeah, this is it.
Uh,
This is the thing that I was thinking of, where it's like you have to rearrange it to find a fifth arrow, but I
um
don't think that's what you're thinking of. I
let's
think you were
see.
more thinking of this. You're probably thinking of this.
I wasn't, but
This one's
yeah.
more of a brain puzzle, while this one's more of like a actual puzzle.
Um and all right, so what's your thoughts on riddles? What's your
If you
thoughts
know
on
what a riddle
riddles?
is,
I know what a riddle is.
riddle, riddle me this, Batman.
Oh man. Here's a riddle that TBD may or has. January is the name of the first child. February is the name of the second one. March is the name of the third, and April is the name of the fourth child. What is the name of the what is the name of the fifth child?
I think you said this wrong, TBD, because you're
Yeah,
supposed to say
you
like
said this
my name.
wrong.
I,
Um, let's see
yeah, you're
here.
supposed to be like
Wait,
my
no,
kids are like blah 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 blah.
let
Blah.
me say this. So Amy's mom has 5 children. January is the name of the first one. February is the name of the
Yeah.
second. March is the name of the third. And April is the name of the fourth. What is the fifth one?
Yes.
Wait, okay.
Okay. Now I'm gonna finish what I was saying.
Yes.
Puzzles are not hard if they're popular. Like you need to make up a puzzle. You like to have a fun puzzle. It has to be like brand new and it has to be actually funny. Like if
Actually,
I say this dumb, yeah, it has to be actually funny. Like if it's just some random puzzle you saw online and you can't get it correctly, TBD, I don't think it's gonna be a pretty funny riddle. Like, you understand who they are now,
well,
Pastry?
Uh, hold on. Um, no, not quite. I'm so sorry. Um,
Well, I'm gonna know you as my very first what's it
fan,
called? My
fan,
very first comment.
commenter. All right. Let's see. Okay. I want you to go ahead and answer this riddle. So you are a bus driver. Um, First stop you drop off 3, pick up 1. Second stop you drop off 3, pick up 1. And then the third stop you drop off 3, pick up 1. What is the color of the bus driver's eyes? What is the color of the bus driver's eyes?
I'm thinking.
Or hold on. What is the bus driver's name? And for the record, I cannot repeat it. I can repeat part of it, but not the beginning of it. First stop, you drop off 3, pick up 1. Second stop, you drop off 3, pick up 1. Third stop, drop off 3, pick up 1. What is the bus driver's name?
Joyty.
Yes!
I don't know why it took me weirdly long to think of that. Like I was like, it could be that, but it's gonna be like a dumb answer.
Oh,
And I think I may have known why you swap from eyes to why you swap from eyes to
Name.
name purely because because you don't know what my eye color is. From like this
Yeah.
far, it always looks like I'm squinting. But yeah, my eyes are brownish black.
Yeah. So my IRL eye color is blue.
Oh shit.
But yeah. Um,
Riddle me this.
Alrighty, so you're in a 1-story house, and everything in this
There are no
house.
stairs. There are no stairs.
Damn you! Fuck!
There is no balcony, there are no
Oh,
stairs, there isn't anything.
fuck
You
off!
cannot trick me. I already know this. I've been told it like 3 times. You cannot get me with this puzzle, with this riddle.
Damn!
I have a sister. I have a sibling who watches 7 seconds riddles so much, and I've heard it in the background so much that I already know every single famous riddle from their YouTube channel. You cannot trick me. You have to basically make your own riddle to trick me now.
Damn. Oh man.
Does anybody in chat have a riddle for me? Let me see if anybody on your chat has anything.
But yeah, riddles are considered puzzles.
Riddles are considered puzzles, but chess isn't. I mean, yeah, I understand. It's a blank.
I consider yeah, I consider chess a board game. Also, I think I might have found out who TBD is. Just based off of the fact that
Anyways.
they were on call with me yesterday. Or wait, there's two different possible answers to who this person is. But yeah, hello, Cheese Eater Supreme. Riddle time. It's J time. It's J time. Well, oh yeah, I'm actually. Let's go ahead and start with closing announcements, which is basically everything that we said on opening. So, do you have any future plans for your channel, Joydy?
Um, I'm probably gonna stream a bit more. I'm probably gonna record. I'm probably gonna like keep streaming after this. So if anybody's here, I'm still gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft and Celeste
So, are you
for
gonna
like an
go ahead and
hour.
continue on after this stream, or are you gonna go ahead and end this stream and start up another one?
I'm. Oh wait, no, I said that wrong. I meant as in I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm
Oh,
dumb. Yeah, yeah. I'm just not having a good with the boom, ba boom, ba boom. I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow from my time is probably gonna be from like 6:30 from like 6 to 7:30, like
six.
6 to 7:20, or basically just that, like just a 1 hour-ish window.
But yeah, let's see here.
Like Wednesday. Yeah.
But yeah, my closing announcements is I'm still working on getting back into story timing after everything that's been going on. But yeah, um, just gotta remember to keep one foot in front of the other. But yeah, anyways, this is gonna end a few minutes early, but oh well. So do you have do you have an outro, Jordy?
Um.
And yes, this is where I'm going to go ahead and judge the living shit. Um. Okay. Yep.
Uh.
Yep. I remember that. Okay, yeah. I think I know
Why
who
was
you
there
are
a
now.
dumb outro? Why was there a dumb outro that just came in my mind? And it's just like it was just this one meme from a video where it's just like it's like dudes and dudeses and men and menaces, and I was like, I just can't handle that joke.
Oh man, want to know something that would just crack me up one day? If I asked
I don't
some,
know why, but I
if I
might as well
if
use that
I
as my intro.
asked if I asked let's see here, if I asked a guest to go ahead and um do an outro, and then they did my outro.
You there?
Yeah, I'm there. Um,
I mean, I just got scared because it like chopped off and like the sound just went off.
it's okay. I wasn't talking. But yeah, do you have an out? Okay, so imagine if my guest stole my outro and said it 100% correctly. I wouldn't be too mad at that point. But yeah, so you don't have an
Okay,
outro.
I think I got my outro.
All
I
right.
think I got one right now. Goodbye, men, menaces, and other worldly beings. This has been Joy T, and I don't know what I'm doing here.
That's good for a made up out or an outro that you just made up in half a second. But yeah, I
Yes.
platonically love you, my donut batch, and Joy T's base, and see you in the future to come. Bye. Am I gonna say bye?
Every single one of you shall sleep good